Ahoy VC, welcome to the Personal Oasis. This is the Blind Island, and today we're going to be continuing our series in the Beach Boys discography review from 1962 to 1977 by speaking about the Beach Boys' 1963 sophomore album, Surfin USA. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and continuing on with this series in our Beach Boys reviews. And today I'm very excited to be talking about this album, which is a personal favorite of mine in the Beach Boys discography, Surfin USA. Now, to give a little background on this album, this was cut about 3 months after Surfin' Safari, and it was released in 1963. A lot of these hits charted even higher than the previous album, and it has 2 big mega hits on here, the title track and also Shutdown. Fantastic song, which went on to be included in multiple greatest hits compilations for the Beach Boys moving forward. And also, this record finds Brian Wilson getting more adept at becoming a producer. He started using double tracking for the vocals, and you can hear it's like light years ahead from Surfin' Safari as far as the sound is concerned. The production value on here is much crisper, the vocals sound a lot better, and it doesn't sound nearly as dated. So just to get a little bit now into the music. So this record, I think, is still a very short, brisk album, much like its predecessor, clocking in at about 24 minutes. And there are still some filler tracks, but in comparison to the last album that rode primarily on the power of its singles, there are some fantastic B-sides and hidden tracks and gems in this album, especially Farmer's Daughter. You start to hear that beautiful harmony that the Beach Boys would continue to be known for moving forward, that would be touched upon in later releases such as Warmth of the Sun. And then also a total precursor to sounds that would come in albums like Today and Pet Sounds is The Lonely Sea. This, to me, is the blueprint for what was moving forward. An absolutely haunting track of loneliness and very minimal instrumental backing. Just beautiful reverb-drenched vocals, an incredible song, incredible tune, and also the instrumentals on here. Let's just talk about those for a second. While again, they are playing their own instruments, again, it's a step in the right direction. They sound much more in command of their instruments. It's amazing how that much they changed in 3 months. Their version of Miserlou is very competent. It doesn't hold the candle to Dick Dale's original version, but still a fantastic tune. Let's Go Trippin' is a real treat, and Finders Keepers is also a really fun song. So already we're seeing better song composition, better production, and better vocals on here. Now, some drawbacks to this album. Again, it seems like they're just trying to pad out this runtime. Sometimes the track listing doesn't fully add to a full album experience. Brian Wilson wasn't yet thinking in those terms. He was really living up to his hero, Phil Spector, just trying to create brilliant singles. So the Beach Boys had a little while yet before they became an album group. But with that said, this is an album that is by far superior to their debut. And while it does have a couple of throwaway tracks, it's much better. However, with that said, I still can't give this an underrated masterpiece or classic. This is a very good album, above average, early 60s surf rock record. But again, they're playing their own instruments. This was before the Wrecking Crew came in. And I would say that this is probably their best album of their early 60s material. I would like to give this album a 4 out of 5, but I'm gonna sit at 3.5. Just I can't give it 4. I think is an amazing record, really, really good. But this one is an above average album, and definitely worth your time. There's more to be explored here. The instrumentals on here are much better than the first record. The production value is better, crisper, and cleaner. And it's also a fantastic starting point for anybody who's looking to get into the Beach Boys' early sound. So I'm landing with a 3.5 out of 5 for the Beach Boys' Surfin USA. So guys, what do you think? Have you listened to Surfin USA? What are your opinions on it? Let me know in the comments below. And I hope that you guys are enjoying this series as much as I am making it. And I hope that you have a great day on your own personal oasis. Cheers.